for all y'all that are independent and non-submissive, y'all keep them comments over there. All right, so here is my planner. I don't know why it ain't nothing in here that's making it hot. That was wild. I do need to finish this Chardonnay. My mood is loading and I'm trusting God and I'm trying. Okay, so until October, loves. Peace. Yeah, yeah, bad little flex. She wanna know me. I stay low key. Hello, loves, and welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday, August the 28th. We are approaching the end of another quarter, and I'm about to come in there. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all, are y'all husbands or partners impatient? Anyway, happy Monday. I was trying to get myself together so I can head out and run some errands, but it is raining, so I am going to make my husband some brunch, make me a yogurt bowl, and then just kind of do some stuff around the house. I really don't have much going on this week. I still have not uploaded last week's vlog, so hopefully you will see that before you see this one. If I can get it up on Wednesday, that just means I had to skip a week. I just was not satisfied with the quality of the content in regards to the lighting and stuff. You know, I'm still trying to get used to making sure the lighting and all that stuff is good in my skin. Not really my blemishes and stuff, but just like I don't look too bright or too dark. So that's a whole thing. So it may come out, I don't know. If I can get it done, it'll be posted on Wednesday. If y'all don't see it on Wednesday, then that means I just decided not to upload that video. But we shall see. So anyway, so much of this week's vlog will include just in the house kind of stuff. I do have some items that are coming in through Amazon. I do have a doctor's appointment, and I got to go to the salon tomorrow, which is on Tuesday. I do need to film a partnership campaign with Luisa. And speaking of Luisa, listen, these are all old items, but I decided to bring that up in the beginning of the vlog just because I love their jewelry. Like this necklace right here, it's a very small, dainty monogram or initial necklace. I never take it off. I shower with it. It's gold. It has not faded. And I'm actually going to do a TikTok just kind of talking about updating my TikTok followers, I guess what you call it. And I'm not that active on TikTok, but I do have some good content on there. So if y'all want to follow me on TikTok, everything is Life with CheKesha, easy to find. But I'm going to feature this necklace and these other 2 pieces that I wear frequently, especially like if I wear my hair up or back off my face. Like I like to wear big hoops, but sometimes I don't want anything that's super oversized, and these are so perfect. It's just like the right size hoop. It gives you that look that you're looking for without being overwhelmed by them being so large. And sometimes I just don't want anything so big. So I'm gonna feature these, but like I said, I've been ordering a lot of gold from them. Just because I've just been doing a lot of silver over the years. You know, at one time gold was the girl, then platinum came out, and then everybody started wearing silver. Now everybody's going back to mixed metals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead in the kitchen and start cooking because I've already heard him in there rambling. Because I told y'all, when a man wants his food, they want you to jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. So anyway, so yeah, like look at the, can you see? the rain just coming down. And it's supposed to be like this until 4. I need to go to UPS, but that probably isn't going to happen. I'll just probably have to do that on the way to my doctor's appointment tomorrow, because my doctor's appointment is until 11. So, yeah. A lot of the stuff that I need to do, I can wait to do tomorrow. So if the rain does not pick up, will slow down. And it looks like it's supposed to be going until 5. And y'all know I do not like to leave out the house to run errands after an appointed time. That's just not my ministry. So that probably end up being the plan. I will probably just do all in-house stuff today. Work on the vlog from last week that hasn't got put up yet. And y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw me show my personal rings planner. Y'all, I got this planner cover like right when I was straddling the fence. It feels so good, and it's so beautiful, and it's so neutral. And I decided, because I have been really struggling when it comes to doing budgeting on my digital planner. I just feel like I forget about a lot of stuff because I don't take my iPad with me all the time. Well, I do, but when I have it, I use it at work for just like my appointments and checking my clients out. And then during the week, I normally check back in on it every now and again. But I feel like if I have it here, it's going to help me out a lot better. Because there's something about writing it down. I mean, the word of God says, write the vision, make it plain. Whether it's a budget video, health, not video, but a budget vision, health vision, life vision, whatever the vision is, a lot of times it's best to write it. And I think for me to do much better with my budgeting, I've been doing better with my spending, but it's certain areas that I really want to focus on. So I decided to bring this planner back, bring a planner back in. So that's one of the things that I'm waiting on, is a hole punch. So once I get the hole punch in, I'll do a flip through with you guys of this planner before I actually start writing in it. So that'll be exciting. I haven't done a planner flip through video in a long time, and I would do it on the week that I didn't get my nails done. My nail tech, she got sick, and I was supposed to go do that today. So I mean, my nails don't look horrible. They just have like the new growth, and I don't like that. But we're gonna make it do what it do, because this is real life content. You get what you get. And after I do the breakfast, I want to come back and talk about my skin. I've been struggling with my skin so much, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take it back to the 90s when I wasn't using all of this expensive this and that, and what all the girls are saying using. I need to get back into what Keisha got to use. My husband fusses at me all the time. You always buying all this stuff, using stuff. You see somebody using it, and you want to use it. But he be telling the truth. And I admit, I should listen to him a lot more on some things. You know, you get grown, you know, after you've been married for a while, you feel like, shoot, I'm going to do what I want to do sometimes. Yeah. There's only one captain of the ship, and that is my husband. I am his first mate, and I need to play my position, and I'm okay with that. For all y'all that are independent and non-submissive, y'all keep them comments over there, but I follow God's way. And sometimes, you know, you go astray, but I'm rededicating myself back to being first mate and not trying to be the captain, because the ship is too big for me to run by myself. Yeah. Alright, so let me go make my man some bacon and eggs.
Of making my matcha latte and just like having very slow and easeful days. Brand deals and say yes to all these different offers, which is amazing because these are the very
so finished brunch and I did my TikTok. Well, I filmed, I gotta edit it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like, let me just try to do it because they didn't give me a time frame, but they were just like, you know, they were trying, it's a two-part campaign. So one is just updating people with previous purchases that we purchased outside of doing campaigns. And these pieces that I have, I did actually purchase outside of doing campaigns. I think I paid for this. No, I can't remember about this one. But anyway, all of my gold pieces that I have that are not Amazon, I got from Anna Luisa. And I've showed it in a couple of YouTube videos. I think I've done 2 partnerships or campaigns with them. And I will have one actually coming out with new pieces. And I did do some mix of metals because as much as I've grown fond to gold, I still love my silver because I feel like some stuff, silver just looks better. But I like being able to have mixed metals on my wrist since I have this silver and gold band that I got off of Amazon. I was wearing those Van Cleef inspired bracelets. I like them, but because my wrist is so small, the excess chain was just doing too much. So I probably will wear them on a day, like if I'm just wearing like some light bracelets. Like this is my arm that I junk up. Like I will load this arm up with arm candy. This is like my everyday bracelets. My sister friend's daughter, she made them, so I went over there and grabbed some that she just had on her jewelry stand. But anyway, so it's nice to have things to switch up with. So once I get those pieces, I'll definitely share them with you all. And one thing about me, if I'm sharing it with y'all, it's because I like it. Ain't just because somebody sent stuff to me. Like, you know, I'm gonna try it out, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell y'all. Just like with those vitamins, I love the Black Girl vitamins, but the vitamin D3 sugar-free ones, I'm gonna keep it real. So, let's see. One of these I'm not going to fully open because it's for the boy. Okay, so this is for me. So I was watching I Am Shelly, her most recent vlog. And she is one of those content creators that I absolutely love because, as she says, she doesn't gatekeep. When she finds things that work for her, sorry, it's on my camera. Okay, she's, you know, always says when she finds things that work, she's gonna share. And so since I am new to this whole filming on screen camera, and I like this brand. I actually have quite a few things from this brand, but I don't know what I was. Oh, I know what it was. It was like a Prime Day sale, and I got the memory cards that were comparable to these ones, but they were, you know, less expensive. But she said one of the reasons why her quality is so good, it makes a difference in the memory cards you used. And so, like I said, I have a memory stick that I use on my phone from this brand. Like I said, I probably didn't get it just because it wasn't on sale, but I got these SanDisk memory cards. They are 128 gigabytes, in which that holds a lot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to also probably start filming some of my reels on this camera. That way, or my short film content, that way I can bulk film. Because that's been my thing, like my cell phone, it's got so much stuff. So one of these can hold all of the content that I create because, yeah. But I want to differentiate which one is for which. So this one films the the memory card goes to 4K, and you know 4K is one of the best qualities that you can film in, and it's HD. Let's see. And I like this little area to sit at, but I'm gonna need to bring that. It's a cushion that excuse me, I'm kicking the table. It's a cushion that I had on my patio furniture that my husband started using as a seat cushion for his own pleasure. Well, not pleasure, but for, you know, just sitting. And so I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do like my sit down portions over here, I'll just use that that cushion, because listen, these carpets ain't plush and it ain't too much padding underneath these. So I don't care how much junk you got in your trunk, it still hurts sitting on your butt for a long period of time. And I'm just taking it out so you can see. I mean, you've seen one memory card, you've seen them all, but it comes in the storage container, which I like. That way I can write on the storage container what when that's for. And since I've already started filming this portion of the vlog on the memory card, I'll probably film all of today's on here, and then tomorrow I will switch to the SanDisk. Like I said, this is an amazing brand. This is like a name go-to brand. I was just trying to save some coins. But anyway, so tomorrow I will film in this, and I'll see if I can tell the difference just in filming and then when I'm editing, and then you guys let me know in the comments. This next one is definitely for the boy. I'm not going to open it. This is his. All it is one of the lanyard holder thingamabobs. He wants to keep his keys on there. And I was like, well, you going to wear it around your neck? He's like, no, you let the string hang out the pocket. So I'm not going to open this. I'm going to leave this for him, because at first it was originally not supposed to be here until Wednesday maybe. But this next, I'm so excited, because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I got a holiday drink from Starbucks. And you know me, if I can recreate it and save me some coins, especially since my replacement Keurig has arrived, I'm gonna make it. And so actually two of my friends on Instagram that are also like coffee fam, they sent me the video of Katrina making this particular coffee, and I was like, dang, I forgot. Like, she's the GOAT. Like, if you ever want to recreate Starbucks coffees, or even if you just want to just make different type of coffees, and most of them are espresso based, espresso style or iced coffees. And so the coffee that I am talking about is the iced apple crisp oat milk shaken espresso. And I was like, oh, this is good, because I have always had a nervousness of trying like a fruit flavor coffee. You know, I felt like I just started getting into like the floral flavored coffees. I would have been hesitant, because I'm like, how will this taste? You know, but then I had to open my mind to like, well, you drink wines that have leather notes and oak barrels, and those are made out of grapes and fruits. So don't be so close-minded with your coffees. So I decided to try that, and I loved it. And I found the recipe. Well, they sent me the recipe, and Katrina had linked the puree that she used, which is, I was trying to take all of this sticker off so you can see it, and you can get it off of Amazon. I mean, if you have it in your local stores, definitely get it. But my stores don't have it seems like certain stores don't always have a lot of the stuff that you would think they should have. But it is the apple crisp infused. It's an apple puree and infused with syrup. And this is by Real or Real. But this is the brand. That's what it looks like. And I'm so glad it came early because I have not had my daily latte. So I am going to make that, and I'm going to show y'all me making it. The next thing that I got some more little pouches for my planner because I want to be able to do a couple of cash envelopes. That way I can be more mindful and and just do what I'm supposed to do. Because one thing about it is that one be hard on me, but it's for my greater good. So the last thing, which I needed, and I think I'm gonna like this one better than the one that I had before. It already feels a lot sturdier and heavier, but it is before I take it out the packaging, it's an adjustable 6-hole paper punch, and this typically works for like your smaller sheets of paper. This is ideal for A5, 6, and 7, personal and notebook size, like notebooks or planners or what have you. So this is what it looks like. It's pink. And let me just take this plastic off. Where's my scissors? Okay. So this one is a little different. The one I had before, it actually tells you whether it's A5, A6, A7. This one, it just tells you the millimeters. Interesting. So I need to figure out the millimeters for each size. Okay, I think this, how I have it set, is how it's supposed to be. But I'm going to use test paper because yesterday was a nightmare. And it reminded me why I decided to go digital. Now, I take that back. So the easiest printable inserts to punch are disc bound. You just can't go wrong with the disc bound. The punching is easier and the printing out is easier. But when you start to have to print inserts that are two-sided for like your ring bound planners, it just always seems like it's off. I don't know what it is. And so what happened is I have a printer that prints front and back. And when you print your inserts, they have crop marks so you know exactly where to cut them, so you don't have to worry about doing all the measurements and all that stuff. So when you flip the side, the other side be off. So when you cut them, you either be cutting half of the page, or when you cut it, when you go to punch it, then the holes are going to be in the lines or whatever words. So it just be frustrating. So I end up having to I think I probably printed over 100 sheets of paper yesterday. And what I end up having to do was just to print them instead of double. I'll show you when I get over to my desk what I'm talking about, because I actually have a example. No, I put that in the trash. But anyway, so like on the personal rings, you'll have 2 pages on each side. It'll print the paper. The layout will be in landscape mode. So you'll have 2 pages on the front, and when it flips, you have 2 pages on the back. So when you close it, it'll be like a book, and you have all the sides. But when you go to cut it, it just be a mess. So I had to do single, which would be 1 page on one side, flip it, and 1 on the other, and that was still off. So yeah. So if any of my planner babes are on here watching, and you watch the flip through of what I have, if you know a printable, not a, like they will print and ship, If you know a print and ship planner shop that has the type of inserts that I'm going to show you all as I'm going through my planner, punching the holes and just doing a whole like planner thing with y'all. Like, I'm not going to do a whole separate planner video because then that's, I'm just going to incorporate it in here. But if y'all know of any shops, I mean, I know a lot of people say cloth and paper. I absolutely love cloth and paper, but I need something that is simplistic. And some of those inserts in that bundle, and I don't think I can get them individually, it just does not work with my needs. And then some of the other shops that do have the ones that I need, I have to print them myself, and then I don't got time for that. I really don't. And so because I desperately really wanted to get this set up for September so I can finish the year strong, because first, second, third quarter has been not so kind to me, but I'm declaring and decreeing that the last quarter of this year, God's going to show up, show out, and show off for me in so many ways. You know, I have so much to be thankful for. The journey last quarter last year was hell. And I'm going to celebrate all of the last quarter, because last quarter of last year, I would not even be on here showing this much flesh because my skin was peeling. My hair was falling out on my edges because of the psoriasis in my scalp. My face was completely swollen and crusty. Yeah. And I don't even remember. I would have to go back and look. I don't even think I filmed any content. Yeah, so life is a blessing. You know, when you are sitting in those times where you feel like life is horrible, life is hard, and you're feeling like you'll never get out of what you're going through, you're feeling like you're gonna be sick forever, broke forever, single forever, you know, childless forever, just know that it ain't forever. It might feel like it. What they say, weeping may endure for a night. And I think the reason why they say for the night, because it feel like the nighttime be so long. It'd be like, Lord, when is tomorrow gonna come? But joy will come in the morning. So as long as you can get through that night, regardless if your night lasts, you know, 24 hours or 24 months, just know that when you come out of it, the joy and the look back, you know, because I know a lot of people say don't look back, you know, because you don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. But I call it a look back so you can self-reflect and appreciate the journey and be able to rejoice in your own testimony. I think we do a disservice for ourselves when God delivers us from some things. We're so scared that we're going to revert back. But once God delivers you, you ain't going to revert back. Especially if you believe that he is not going to allow you to go backwards again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may have to take the test again because you failed it. But once you pass it, girl, you on to the next grade, the next level. But sometimes you just gotta be like, dang, that was me back there. But look at me now. That's how my mom do. She'd be like, she shake a little head. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get into this other stuff because I would like to show y'all that and then just kind of just go in and start editing that vlog, because I just finished day 1 and I did 2 days, but it feels like I got a lot because what I did was filmed a lot of shorter clips versus filming long. I feel like it's easy for me to edit that way because there's less stuff for me to have to sit through and decipher whether or not it's need to be in there or not. So that's my goal for today. My goal for today is to get this done, and then I'm gonna put on Workout with Joe and do 30 minutes of some type of cardio. That's one of my goals for the next, well, I'm not even gonna speak no time frames, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. But I want to try to incorporate 30 minutes, if I don't do nothing else, 30 minutes of something. And I'm testing out a new digital planner, and I am in love already. I can't wait until it comes out for 2024. And I'll leave you the deets to that as well, and the link to the young lady's video. I'll show you that too. So let me get off this floor, go to where all the creative juices happen on my desk. But before we do that, girl, we about to make this apple crisp. Okay, it's got a little chilly because we still running the air around these pods. But here is the iced apple crisp oat milk shaken espresso. Now, I didn't shake it, but I stirred it up. Because basically all shaking mean they just shake it like in a little cocktail thing. So, before I drank this, what I realized, so the past couple of days, I've been like, why does my milk look like this? And let me know if this has happened to y'all. But I had bought some. Now, first, okay. They had the Chobani extra creamy oat milk on sale for like $2.99. To find that on sale for under $3 is a steal. So I bought two. But in my refrigerator, if I push stuff all the way to the back, it gets frozen. So the extra one that I put in there got frozen. So then when it defrosted, now it gives me like these little white, I don't want to say curds, but like little white specks. The milk still is good. It hasn't expired. But I don't think freezing oat milk is a thing because it just doesn't come back right. So anyway, but I do want to try to get that Oatly's barista edition because Katrina, I used everything that she used except for that creamer. And so they said that cream is good when you're trying to make Starbucks dupes because that's the creamer or the oat milk that Starbucks uses. But anyway, let's stop chatting and let's taste it and see what it be. Oh, mine tastes better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. This is my official fall drink. Now, so I'm going to tell you the reason. Well, I like pumpkin spice lattes, but I just need an easy way to make it. So I need to get me the pumpkin puree, just like I got the apple puree. Because don't nobody got time. Like, I don't drink it that much. So to get the can and do all of that stuff, I don't have time for that. So I'm going to get the puree. Because my friend Crystal, who is one of my coffee friends, she got that. So I want to try the, let me see. Katrina just made an iced mocha pumpkin cream cold foam. But again, I do have the condensed milk, but I don't want to get the can of pumpkin because I'm just not going to use it that much. Like, that's what happened to me year before last when I tried it, and it was a waste. So I'm going to see how it turns out with that. I'm going to see if they have that on. Well, more than likely they do have it on Amazon. Let's look. Amazon. Pumpkin. Puree dog. Nobody want no dog puree. That don't sound good. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this same company has it. It's the pumpkin puree. Okay, let me put that. Hold on. Let me put that in my cart. Add to cart. Because this I can have it for tomorrow. Because pretty much, because I'm watching her make it. Yeah, I'm going to try with that. Let me see. I know Tarani has it too. Because that's the one that she had. Let's see which one is the cheapest. Well, the least expensive. Okay, my battery's about to die. That joint was on full. I'll be back. Okay, I changed my battery. And you guys, I am today years old when I realized that. So this tripod that I had, it has the handle where I can go like this. And typically I leave the handle like facing me this way. But when I turned my camera, because I didn't want to have to take it all the way off the tripod. When I turned my camera to open up the spot to change my battery, I realized now, don't get seasick, because I've been struggling with, hold on. I've been struggling with my camera looking crooked or tilted because y'all know certain dents and stuff be higher and lower than whatever. But I was like, I can just adjust it that way when I'm doing front facing. And then when I need to go have the camera down and up like that, I'll just change it back around. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. And this thing does a lot of stuff. That's why I said I want to start filming my short film content on this, because I can, it's a little clicker thing right here where I can use it to go like that. I know I just messed up the whole thing, but oh snap. And the whole thing listen, the discoveries, I be trying to figure out how all the girls just automatically get their phone off of their tripod so fast. Because I'm like, they were like, hold on, let me get it off. This whole thing, let it come off. See, learning stuff new every day. Look at that. Now let me put you back. This is something else. I gotta play around with this. Hold on. I put it back in wrong. This is something else. Anyway, so delicious. I put that in the cart. So good. So good. Alright, so let me see how I can get this camera set up so I can show y'all what I got going on over here. Alright, so here is my planner. This is a personal planner. I got this. It was by one of my favorites on Instagram, Strawberry V. This is a Naya, I never can say it right, planner. I forgot the color, but the leather is so delicious. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. The only thing that this one doesn't have is a pin loop, but I am okay with that. And I will link my original video of this planner. And it, you know, just to show you how I set that one up. Let me grab some lotion because the hands is ashy. This smells good. Yeah, I got so many like little hand creams that I keep over on my bookshelf stand. And you would think I would reach for it more often, especially when I'm showing my hands. But I pulled this one out right here. Let me see if you can see it. This is the company. And this is Tender Palm. It smells so good. Okay. So, let me go to the back first. So, these are what I'm going to use for my cash envelopes. So, the way I'm going to use it, because sometimes I do get cash tips. So, I'm going to put my cash tips here. And then I got another set. This is Marterm, I think. It's really hard to find the zipper pouches just individually for the personal size. They sell out so fast. But I end up having to get another set, which right now I'm just going to just do 2 cash envelopes. So I'm going to do one, where's my tips. And then I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to make this other one. Whether I'm going to make it for like my self-care. And I'm going to make some labels using my silhouette machine. And depending on how today goes with editing and stuff, I may share that with you guys. Now it does come with these 2 hardcovers, in which I like to put them in the back of my actual inserts and in the front just to protect everything. It comes with a ruler, in which I think I already have one still, but this will be good to use to bookmark certain sections. And then it comes with the credit card holders. I use my credit card holders to just put some decorative things in here. I got me and my husband when we got married. Then I have a scripture down here. It's Psalms 27:1. The Lord is my light and salvation. Should I fear anyone? And then right here, just a little quote. All you need is a plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. And I don't know who wrote that. Maybe I wrote it. I don't know. But I figured that'll be good to stay in here, because I try to like to have my planners themed. And so over here, I thought this was in here originally, and this just is a bookmark from, I think, Cloth and Paper, or not a dashboard. It's a dashboard card. I've been out of the planner game so long, I don't even know the names of stuff. But I got these super cute flower magnets from Kubo and Lucy, I think it was. If it wasn't her, it was somebody else that had them. But I thought these would be perfect in here, since this is like the color, and even though this is silver, just the metals just look really good. But a fresh start isn't a new place, it's a new mindset. So again, perfect in this budget planner. And I just kept, you know, some of the old stuff. I wasn't going to go all out because I didn't want to get all lost in the sauce when it comes to you know, trying to over deco. But I do have a couple of dashboards in here that I printed out. This is from my friend Nora's Cove. So just to kind of have some nice little theme things. So I do need to also make labels for these dividers. And I'm going to do all of that on my silhouette machine. I still have some of the fonts and stuff that I used on previous planners, so that's what I'm gonna do. So before I punch the holes in this, I need to find me a test sheet of paper, and I do have like some blank notebook paper back here, or just some blank paper that I can use to test out. Always like to keep blank paper in all my planners because you never know when you might want to jot something down. So let's see. Like I said, I believe personal rings is here. So the second line from here, and you just line up these little sides. So now I'm going to turn this around. And it has like little groves, little hash marks here, so you can know how to have everything centered. So you just want to make sure that the paper is lined up center wise. And so the end of this insert is there. So let's punch. It looks like it punched good. Now the test is to see if it'll go in the planner. Yay! Perfect, 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 perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these inserts. And I'm going to just montage it out while I do it because it's really nothing much to talk about. And just to, once I get everything in the planner, I will talk about each one of the inserts that I have and how I am manifesting the success of each section in this planner. So I have finished punching what needs to be punched. And what I did was, because I don't have any dashboards right now, and like I said, I'm not pressed about it because I am in the season of functional versus aesthetics. But I did put some of the old vellum dashboards that I created in here just, you know, just because. But I love a chunky planner. Listen, she is so chunky. Like, I feel like I need more note paper just to make her more chunky. But I'm not. So I'm going to kind of go over with you guys. So this is going to go with me as much as I can take it with me. I mean, of course, like if I'm going out to lunch or somewhere, I don't need to have my budget planner with me. All I have to do is, if I'm using the cash envelopes, just take the cash out and then put it, whatever I don't use, put it back. But this is my official budget finance whatever-ish planner. So as you open it, like I said, I have this. I kept these stickers that I made. These were some of the stickers from my old sticker shop that I used to do. And so if I want to, you know, add some stickers, I may or may not, but it's not a necessity. But definitely keeping them back here. And it is a pocket here where I can put stuff. And this is actually a pocket, but because I'm using it as deco, I'm not doing it. So this is the first, that hardcover. And this is just to protect any papers in between here and here. I don't want anything to get scratched. So this is a piece of vellum that I think I'm going to actually take off. I don't realize how dark it was. So this kind of just shows you the beginning of the planner. This is something I created off of Canva, and it just says Luvs and CheKesha, established 2017, because everything that I do in here is for us, for our legacy. I have that, and then on the back side I have just some sticky, transparent stickies and flags and stuff if I need to use to flag anything down. This is another pocket that I created. This came with some calendar cards, and I really liked how it looks. I wanted to keep it. And I just have some stuff in here like lists, notes, reminders, some little stickers that I probably won't use, holiday stickers that I may use. But again, that's just if I just have free time and I want to add extra stickers. So this is going to be my monthly section, in which I'm going to have to notate that right there, but we will do that only if the day permits. And this is a dashboard. Every day is a new day. New doors will open. And so these are monthly inserts. These monthly inserts I got off of Etsy. All of the inserts that I printed in here, except for the filler paper, which is like the no paper, blank paper, all of that came from previous, and I'm trying to find the shop's name, that's why you hear it clicking. All of that came from like previous shops that I don't remember off of the top of my head. But, you know, if you reference the previous video, I might have mentioned where those shops were. So these are the monthlies, and I separated them. So if I wanted to put like top tabs, I can. But this is September. All the layouts look the same. So basically how I'm going to do this, this is the calendar part. So I will date this with my hands. And then I will just indicate with some type of highlighter if that's a day that a bill is due. Here I had, it lets you know it's how many weeks of the month, so I'll like set whatever goals that I want to do financially, and then I'll just check them off. And the monthly agenda, this will just kind of be things that I need to pay or things that I want to pay off. And then down here, I'm not sure of what I want to put down here. I might put my credit cards that I owe and check them off as, or something like that, but I'll figure out that. So each month is the same. The next section will be my weekly section. And as you can see, this one was these months were already punched, and I actually like to cut them, so if I need to pull them out so I can write better, I can. And I normally do that on a monthly basis or weekly. So this here is from a previous shop. This is from Perfectionism Prints. All inserts that I ever get are off of Etsy. So I'm going to use this page to put whatever my September weekly goals are going to be, or like for the month. So, you know, even though I have the monthly, this will also be specifically for specific things that I want to remind, because the more you write things, the more you remember them, and the more they get embedded in your mind. And then I have the week on 2 pages, and I just put the ruler here just to let me know the week. And it's not the week on 2 pages, it's week on 1 page, because I'm not writing any plans here. I'm just writing what bills are due. This has a Sunday start, which is fine. You know, really doesn't matter. But I'll list whatever bills are due on these days, so I already know. And then each week is the same. So I have like 4 weeks in here, and then I start a new month. This next section is going to be my bills due section, and I have it section off with these are actually top tabs, but I flip them to make them bottom tabs because I don't really need to indicate. But the first section is my bill tracker, and this one has it all 12 months. So basically I'll just write down all my bills that I have due monthly because they pretty much don't change, and whatever overflow on the back. And then as I pay them off each month, I'll just check them off. And then once I eliminate them or get rid of them, I will just scratch them off. My goal is to be able to just use one side of the bill trackers. And a way to do that is just to eliminate some things, pay some things off. And my goal is to try to do that before January 1. So when I do finally get a planner that I like to use, I can actually utilize it. Because again, a lot of these financial or budget bundles, they only give you maybe like 10 lines. And I mean, realistically, I have more than 10 bills that I have to pay a month. The next one is my savings. And this isn't actually a bill. I need to actually have this in the wrong spot. Let me switch this out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I actually meant to put my Afterpay tracker. And I have stickers that I created. Hopefully I didn't throw them away. But I'm going to see if I still have them because I do have some Affirm Pay as well. But this is the way I can track all of my Afterpay and Affirm Pay bills that I have coming out weekly or monthly depending on them. So the first page will be for Afterpay and the second page will be for Affirm. And then if I have to use any of this extra one, I just put that there. So this next section is going to be, I don't know what I want to call it, but I'm combining it with my savings and my debt because these are things that are very important to me, but I felt like, you know, I needed to track them. So my savings tracker, I'm going to track what I save. The next one is my debt snowball. The next page is where I will track my credit score for the remainder of the year. The next one is my goals. This last section is just filler paper, so I'll just list that as notes, and I just got a variety of different note paper. And then this is the other parts, and that just makes it easier when I'm writing. And then I have my 2 zipper pouches. This is probably where I'm going to put like receipts because I keep my receipts, and I use an app called Fetch, and that app tracks your spending every time you scan receipts, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the Fetch app, and I think I have a link in the description box, but here is you can earn points for each receipt. Each receipt is a minimum of 25 points. It doesn't matter if it's the corner store, as long as it's the receipt, it has a name and a date and the amount you spent. And then it'll show like certain products where you'll get extra points. Like this one is the General Mills. Well, it just clicked on Ocean Spray. So I can earn up to 1,400 points when I spend $10 on Ocean Spray products, which is not hard because my husband gets Ocean Spray all the time, and so that's a new campaign. It's 3 days left, and so as you can see, I haven't been so diligent in paying attention to the campaigns, but it will normally somehow some technology will show if you have used one of these products. And as you can see, I have a couple of General Mills, Betty Crocker, Panera, in which that should be on here because I've bought from Panera. Starburst, Old El Paso. So all these little ones you can get bonus points from. It's like social media for spending. You have your spot here where it has like your leaderboard. The only thing it does, it will tell your business. So if you are on here, like I can see that Michelle went to Wendy's. I can see my friend Calandra went to some lounge. They're me at McDonald's where I shouldn't be. So it does tell all your business. But then here It'll tell you what rewards you can get. And at each level, the max is 60. Right now I'm at 24. And I've redeemed like 3 or 4 times off of this thing. Then you have a little button here, which will give you all of your profile information. And yes, I'm showing my phone number. That's my business number. So, you know, it's no secret. And if you call it and you ain't booking a hair appointment, you're going to get blocked. So it gives you your notifications. I can refer people, e-coupons, GoodRx coupons. I mean, it is a plethora of things. And then, like right here, if I scan a receipt, like every, I think, 24 hours, you can get bonus points that way. What else? And this is where you would scan. If you have any e-receipts, you would just hit the e-receipts, and any of the stores that you have electronically will auto-generate. So any receipts from Amazon, Walmart, or anything that gets sent to my Gmail account, it'll scan it and let me know what's available. So I say all that to say is that I'm going to keep my coupons in here. And I think you have like 15 days per each coupon. And I don't know why my temperature thing is on. That's weird. Anyway, so this is where I will keep my coupons. I mean, not my coupons, my receipt. This is where I will keep my coupons because I get a lot of like mailer coupons from certain companies that I forget about, so I can put it in here. Receipts like this, I'll keep in my wallet because if it's a place where I go to on a regular, I want to keep it. If it's a place that is random, I'll just stick it here. More pockets here to keep other things. And then here I just have some other stickers from different shops. These I like to use as flags and, you know, just to mark things that are important. So that is the flip through of my budget planner. And as you can see, the specific things that I want to track, it's hard to find actual printed inserts that work with what I needed to work with. So that's that. It is now 4:32 in the evening. I need to go ahead and start. Okay, for some strange reason, my camera overheated. I don't know why. It ain't nothing in here that's making it hot. That was wild. But as I was saying, and I got a little warm, but I'm still cold. That's why I got off my shoulders. But what else did I want to tell you? Yes, I'm going to go ahead and start editing last week's vlog. Even though I don't like the quality, it's, to me, consistency over quality sometimes. And I didn't get the video out to y'all Sunday, and that's my apologies, but life be lifing, as we all know. So I'd rather get 2 videos out versus not putting this one out at all. I thought about it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put one out. And I know this is random. So I collect corks. And one of my friends, she makes Christmas trees out of wine bottles. But I don't have anywhere in here to put a wine bottle Christmas tree. So I was thinking about making a Christmas tree using my corks. And I kind of got an idea of how I'm going to do it. I just need to get the right glue and get the right, basically just get the right glue. Like, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. Like, and I'm not going to share it with you guys yet, because if it don't work, it don't make no sense for me to share, you know, how I'm going to do it. But when I get some downtime, I'm going to start building the structure. Because what I'm thinking is I just need to be able to have something in there where I can go through the corks, because they're very strong. So I'm going to need something like metal or whatever. Yeah. Y'all, my plants is just showing off. And this one right here that I got from Kroger, she just doing so well. And my pink princess, she is doing good since I repotted her. She's starting to lift up. Got a few leaves, smaller leaves, not as big as I would like, but any leaf is better than no leaf. And Melvin is producing I forgot what they call them, little white things. But it's got one that's opening up and one that's growing up. So that's good. Melvin's dirt is tight. See, it's overheating again. I don't understand. Like, this is annoying me. So anyway, so that was on my mind. And then last thing, my skin routine, I've totally changed it. So I would share that with you all tonight because this camera is about to overheat again and I don't got time for that. All right. Oh my gosh, this battery is about to die already. What is going on? Y'all, let me change my battery. I'll be right back. All right, loves, I am back. I do not understand what is going on with this battery. But whatever the case may be, I'm going to end this portion of today's vlog. I don't know. Oh, before I end it, so I mean, it still has blemishes. It still has, you know, that under the skin bumping, and I think a lot of that is hormonal because I really do feel like, and before people start saying, oh, don't speak into existence, but I'm a female. Menopause is inevitable. It is. So I feel like my body is going through a lot of hormonal changes. When I go to the doctor tomorrow, I'm going to see if she lets me, because I think it's a female doctor. I'm going to see if she lets me bring, you know, like film, or at least, you know, have the camera on me. But I truly feel like I am approaching, and I think I've said this before, like perimenopausal. I feel like the only symptom that I have is the irregularity in my cycle. And I feel like God is going to bless me where I'm not going to experience all of the things that most women experience, because typically they say your menopause symptoms are mirroring with your mom's. And I know my mom has went through it. My sister has went through it. And they never talked about hot flashes. They never had their personal summers. I mean, they had their estrogen imbalance kind of situations. But, and why is this taking so long to log me in? I was trying to order some stuff off of Amazon before September 1st. I know that's terrible. But anyway, so skincare. So like I said, my mom and my sister, they went through it, but they didn't, you know, experience all of the stuff that most women experience when they go through menopause. And most doctors say you start menopause and you experience menopause similar to how your mother did. So hooray for that, because their symptoms, and even talking to my sister, you know, she said she had her hot flashes and stuff, but none of them have talked of it being like that. So any attempts that the enemy tries to skip me with that, I rebuke it, because I truly believe that God is going to make menopause easy for me. I really do. I really do. Let me see. So with that being said, I really feel like a lot of these, because I think they say when you have acne on your cheeks, it's hormonal. I think that's what it was, because I saw a video, like I just found out, like they said some of it is different areas is based on, you know what? Let's look it up, because you know, just narrowing down on the details, but if she books, I will give her a discount. Oh, let's see. Hey Siri. Where on the face, Siri, Where on your face do you experience hormonal acne? Okay, so it says hormonal adults acne. Hold on, let me open this up before I go away. Hormonal adult acne typically forms on the lower part of your face. This includes the bottom of your cheeks, and around your jawline. For some people, hormonal acne takes a form of blackheads, whiteheads, and small pimples that come to head or cyst. Cysts form deep under the skin and do not come to a head or surface. These bumps are often tender to the touch. So these ones over here, they don't hurt anymore, but these are all under the skin. I had a couple that did like raise, so most of mine are like right here. I get some here, but most of that is because I have to pluck my chin hairs. But anyway, I wanted to say is that because of that, I was, I've used my cleansers have been CeraVe or CeraVe, however you pronounce it. I've used a lot of different things, but what I have realized is two things, or maybe three. Not everything works for everybody. Just because you see this person's skin looking so amazing and they rave about the products that they use, you don't know what they had to get through to get it like that. It's almost like that thing, how people that whole microwave success, they see it and they want it, but you don't see all the work that they had to get to it. So a lot of times they don't tell you that they had to get to this level of skin in order for them to maintain it. So is this maintenance that they're doing, or are they using stuff that's preventative? It's different things. So that's part two of what I'm learning. Like, when I'm using these products, I need to use them based on where my skin is now, not where I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how with my psoriasis, I had to start off taking a particular pill so I can get the inflammation and all that stuff under control before I can start taking the Humira injections to manage and to prevent. So right now I'm in the stage where I need to treat the skin. And once I get it treated and I see that the outbreaks are slowing down or being eliminated, then I need to find maintenance and preventative skincare stuff. Part three is listen to your husband. That's what I'm... So many times we be thinking that our husbands don't know nothing. But I can say with my husband, he is very attentive. I might not be thinking that he's paying attention, but he pays attention and he listens. He ain't here now. Him and the boy went to basketball, but he is very attentive. He recognizes every little change, every little inconspicuous things that I don't realize that he's paying attention to until he says, boo, I don't know why you keep using all this. Like when I started dealing with my skin before the psoriasis, he was like, boo, I don't know why you keep using that stuff. He was like, use what you've been using. He's like, you see me? He was like, I don't change my routine for nothing. He said, I drink what I drink. I eat what I eat. I do what I do. And you see, and he's right. He's right. I almost feel a tear coming on that I'm admitting that. But I do tell him that when I be like, boo, you was right. And it does frustrate him with me a little, man, because we'll end up telling him he's right. And he's like, that's all I want y'all to do is listen to me. Let me lead. Let me lead. So I will let my husband lead. For real, for real. I'll be 50. And I don't think I would have made it this far in my 40s if God did not bless me with the husband that I have. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. because that's my man, my man, my man. And I'm going to give him all the praise because God chose him for me. So when I praise my husband, I am praising the Lord because I am thankful and rejoicing for the gift that he has given me. Okay? That's just on period. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Do they still say that? But anyway, so that's what I'm learning with my skincare. So let's talk about my skincare. I'm going back to elementary school skincare. And judge your own skincare and not mine. Because I have tried all of y'all's and it just ain't working for me. It just ain't working. So right now what I'm doing, because literally, what's today? Monday. Saturday and Sunday, my bumps on my face were so inflamed. Like, it didn't hurt, but they were red, they were puffy, they were irritated. I used the skin cleaner that I had and it just felt like it made it worse. So what I'm doing now, and I wish I would have went to Target, but I can go tomorrow because it's been working. So I took alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and rubbed it all on this bottom part of my face. All on the bottom part of my face. And when I say that it dried up and flattened these inflamed and risen acne bumps that I had within less than 48 hours. I did that on Saturday and I did it on Sunday. Sunday, what I did was I wiped my face with the I take my clean skin wipe and I just wipe all the, whatever first. Then I let my face dry, put on the alcohol, pull out all of that oil, because I'm noticing a lot of that has to do with the oil. That's why I've been trying to stay away from my wigs too, because them wigs will get oil and that oil just hit my face. So this look may be my look for a little while. I might have to go back to my ponytails. That means I'm going to have to keep coloring my hair, but I'm okay with that. But whatever I have to do to get my skin back looking like skin, because I really prefer not to wear a lot of liquid foundation. I'll do the powder or the mineral powder. That's what I want to get back to. So then after I did that yesterday, let me show you what I got. Hold on. So I told y'all before that I followed the young lady, the chic nurse on Instagram, and she had showed this microdermabrasion scrub. It's an exfoliating cream from Trader Joe's. This is the only thing that has been doing what it says it's gonna do for me. And you can use it as often as you want, but I only use it once a week right now. But when I say this is so good, I haven't had no issues with this. So this, and what I am going to add to my skincare is going to be, I'm going back to Dove soap, because that's what I used to use back in the day. That's why I said let's go back to elementary school. So my skincare routine is going to consist of, I'm going to try not to wear any makeup until I can get these bumps down. And I'm going to do Dove soap to cleanse, rinse, take my alcohol, extract all that oil, because with the problem is I'm getting so much oil in my skin from doing hair all day, spraying all the oils, getting it settled in my face, and then also from the wigs, having the oil setting right on my cheeks. I mean, because if you notice, most of it is like right here. So eliminating that. Also, judge yourselves. Right now, I'm not putting on much moisturizer. I will do some sunscreen when I know I'm going to be out the house. Like if I'm running errands, I'll be in and out the house for a while. But if I'm going from the car to the salon, from the salon in the house, I don't put anything on, because right now it's just about, because I will go to bed and literally I can just do the alcohol. When I wake up in the morning, my face is oily. So this is what works for me. All of my dermatologists, my self-proclaimed skinologist on here, I have to do what works for me right now. And I am too old to be looking like a 16-year-old teenager with braces and zits all on her face. That just ain't my ministry. That just ain't. I can deal with the hyperpigmentation that's left over because I can cover that with some powder. But having these bumps and they hurt, that ain't my ministry. So that is that. So I'm in the vlog here. I'm giving you a lot of information. Maybe too much, but whatever. So I'm about to put on a Flow with Joe situation. And after that, I do need to finish this Chardonnay. Let's see, can you see it? This Chardonnay is pretty good. The reason why I have to finish it, because, you know, you can only store white wines for so long. And if y'all are interested in any wine information, I have just started a Pinterest board, because I do have Pinterest, you guys. I won't talk about it. But I just started a Pinterest board because I want to get more active over there, because I like Pinterest. Hold on, they're trying to make me create something. So I just created a Pinterest board, and it's called Wine EDU. I only have about 4 pins up there right now, but one of them is how long wine lasts. I get a lot of people that ask me how long can they keep their wine. Once you open it, you want to store it in a refrigerator. Of course, certain wines you want to drink chilled. Some you want to drink room temperature. So you just have to, you know when to take them out and all that stuff. But with most of your white wines, once they're open, 1 to 2 days. This has been in there a lot longer than 2 days. So we're going to see how it tastes. And it also tells you on this list, you know, how long unopened wine can last. But yeah. And, you know, sometimes, well, this is more of a light. Let me see. Because depending on the type of white wine, whether it's light or full body, even with your reds, if it's light or full bodies, that's a whole nother thing. So I think this Chardonnay is pretty light. So this is actually can last up to 5 days. I think I'm pretty safe with that. So I'm gonna drink this tonight with my dinner. I actually think this one by Kendall Jackson is a really good one. It gives it more of a breakdown. The other one just tells you white wines this long, red wines this long, sparklings. And you gotta treat your sparkling like you do your soda. After a few days, it's gonna be flat. So make sure you get yourself a champagne stopper that's going to keep the bubbles bubbling as long as it possibly can. And looking at this is why I like full body reds, because they last for 4 to 5 days. They like the one off fortified wines. Crazy, 28 days. So that's gonna be like your sherries and your ports. I'm not a port person. I think I tried one port that I actually liked, but yeah. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I'm about to throw on some shorts and a sports bra because I'm in the house by myself. Do this 30 minutes of cardio That's my goal. 30 minutes. I've been really thinking, and it's funny, I was watching my girl, well, I'm actually watching it now. I have like about 10 more minutes left in the video, but Sheena from She Is Fab, she was talking about her and her coworker about to do keto again. And I'm thinking about doing maybe keto, but I don't know. Like, I did good with keto. Like, I did really good with keto. So I might do keto again. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Alright, I'm out. I'm gonna start working out now. Time is money, and money is time. How Blue Ivy go? She's like, I know I ain't do it right, but she be like, she's so cute. She be like, oh, and that's peace. See y'all tomorrow. Good morning, loves. Happy Tuesday. Zoom in a little bit, and it's better. I am just leaving out of UPS. I need to go to USPS, but I have a doctor's appointment at 11, and I don't want to be late. And the GPS says it's about 17 minutes away. And this is my first time going to this doctor. I finally found me a PCP. So I'm not trying to miss this appointment. After I leave there, I should have, well, I'm waiting for my client to text me back now. I have a client at 2:30, but I also, dang, I bet you that's gonna take me right by the post office. Do I want to chance it? I don't know if I want to chance it. Because per the GPS, I'll be at my doctor's appointment at 10:51. My appointment isn't until 11. They did not tell me that I needed to come early. So if this turn takes me on the same street as USPS, the post office, I'm just saying, start saying the post office. Because I don't know why they named themselves so close to each other. Because UPS is much better than the post office, in my opinion. But, you know, when you've had a shop, an online storefront and stuff, and you have to depend on UPS for stuff, especially during COVID, you've been tainted. It's a little too sweet. And I'm drinking right now my go-to, which has been my go-to, a vanilla rose latte. But anyway, so I should have time in between my doctor's appointment and when my client comes. Trying to get her to come at 1 o'clock. I had 2 clients today, but one client, she had to postpone her appointment because of work. And you know, that is one of the downfalls of having a business that depends on other people's schedules and finances. Because this third quarter has been hell. Literally hell financially for me. And when I say financially, I mean all of my needs have been met. But it has just been, oh, I don't have my glasses. That's not bad. I like to wear my glasses when it's a little humid. It's not hot enough. If I take this jacket off, I'll be alright. But it's always cold in the doctor's appointment. I know I'm really rambling, but this is my second time recording today, the beginning of today's video anyway. The first time, I don't know, I just was like, ugh. The second time, the mount kept tilting down, and I don't know if somebody had been fooling with my mountain, which nobody should have, because nobody gets in my car. But it's neither here nor there. Now the sun is trying to come out, and I don't know where my sunglasses are. These are dirty. Yeah, but anyway, so that appointment canceled. So I'm trying to see if my 2:30 could come at 1, because I don't see myself being in the doctor's office more than an hour. So that way it'll give me an hour in between to go to the post office and get to work. Because where I'm going, I'll probably be less than 20, maybe 15 minutes from work, more than likely. Probably less than that. But my mood today is it's loading. Put it that way. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the end of the month, first of the month blues, because I'm looking at the month I'm coming out of, and I'm just not pleased with how it went. I'm not pleased with some of the choices I have made. And then I'm going into a new month with those regrets that I don't want to bring over into the new month, because the new month can't be successful if I'm still allowing the old month to wear on my mind and on my spirits. I'm almost feeling like I literally need 3 days off from the salon. And what does that look like for me, and why? So I really normally don't have but maybe 1, maybe 2 clients on Tuesday. And when I do have clients on Tuesdays, it's normally like a service like today. And I know the lighting is probably weird because the sun is doing weird things. It's in and out of, you know, the clouds. Let me get out of this jacket. And this is one of the Temu dresses. This is that t-shirt dress. I actually like it a lot. If it wasn't close to the end of the summer, in which I could probably still wear these with some tall boots and a nice little jacket. I don't know, but I don't go nowhere. But I feel like I'm becoming the old lady that gets dressed up to go to the doctor's office, because I would have put on my sweatpants and a t-shirt and called it a day, but I didn't want to just go to the doctor's office looking crazy. But anyway, so what I was saying is that I'm gonna keep it going until the end of the year, this Tuesday thing, see how it goes. But I really feel like I might go back to taking them off, just because I need that extra day for my mental. Because here's how life with CheKesha looks like. And I'm gonna start on a typical work week and wind my way down. Wednesdays, I'm in the shop. Thursdays, I'm in the shop. Fridays and Saturdays, I'm in the shop. Most days when I'm in the shop, I am out the shop about maybe 7, 8 o'clock. Then I come home, If I don't have to stop by the store, I have to cook. Well, I don't have to, but for the most part, I feel like I have to. You know, my husband cooks. The boy knows how to cook a little bit. But at the end of the day, if I don't cook, you know what I'm saying, then I still got to eat. So then by the time Saturday gets here, I normally get off Saturdays, just depending, like 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm already drained because my body is, speaking of my body, I gotta get my prescription. My body is full of medicines, you know, everywhere from vitamins that's supposed to be helping me with, you know, my energy and all of those things. Then I'm taking methotrexate and I'm taking Humira injections every other week. My body is just drained, and as much as I want to get up in the morning to work out, because there's no way that I can do that during the week, because I go to work at 10, I get off at 8. By the time my body, and my camera's about to overheat, so I'll talk to her overheat. By the time my body settles from work and let my food digest, it's like 12 o'clock before I can really go to sleep, which leads me to minimal time of rest. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Let my camera cool down because I don't want to miss my thought. But in other words, my mood is loading and I'm trusting God and I'm trying. Okay, I'm back. I turned on the air. Hopefully it'll help regulate. If not, it is what it is. But I say all that to say is that I've already told God how I felt, so I'm just allowing him to work a thing in me so that I can just feel better. Like, I don't like feeling like this. But I know that it too shall pass, because like I was saying last night before I ended the vlog, or sometime during yesterday's vlog, you know, trouble don't last always. Weeping does not endure forever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, being in that process is like being like a potted plant. You know, you have these leaves that's been there for a while. Some of them are getting a little dry tips. Some of them are getting a little scaly. They're still surviving, but you're just waiting for the increase of more fruitfulness. So you can't see what's going down in the dirt, but it's going down in the dirt. And that's what I know. I know it's going down in the dirt. It's just that what I need to get the revelation on is whether or not I need to loosen up the dirt because it's too tight. Do I need to water it some more with whatever it is that needs to be watered? Am I needing to, you know, add some extra, you know, knowledge and wisdom and time and patience to it? Like, what stage in the process that I'm at? And that's why I need to gain understanding, because that's the part that puts me in moods, because I don't know what part of the process. I trust the process, but I feel like I need to know what part of the process it is so I know how to function, because I'm feeling like I don't have any true direction, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like I got, you know, too many irons in the fire. So I feel like God is talking to me through this vlog right now to answer some of the questions that I'm looking for answers. So the camera's about to overheat again. I'll get with you guys either in the doctor's office or when I get out. Okay, I don't know where I left off. I just know my battery died. When I got gas, my client never texted me back, so it looks like I gotta kill time. So I'm about to go to Starbucks and use some points.
Good afternoon. Thank you for choosing Starbucks. This is Jason. Can I assist you in anything to eat today?
Yes. Do you have the tomato mozzarella focaccia?
We still do. Let me check on that for you. Tomato mozzarella focaccia. What else can we get started for you?
And can I do, I'm gonna use my points for this. Can I get a,
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna use my points for a grande apple crisp oat milk shaken espresso.
We'll see you at the window.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tomato mozzarella. Sorry.
Thank you. You're fine.
Like a straw?
I have one. Thank you.
Thank you, Keisha. Have a great day.
You too. All right. So we're gonna find somewhere to post up. I could just go to work and sit in the parking lot, eat my sandwich. Then I'm gonna go in because this box back here is a mat that I bought to put on the shampoo at the shampoo bowl. I'm gonna eat this food and then go in the shop. And if I got time, I'm gonna take a nap because she ain't gonna be here till 2:30, and it's already 1:03. Yeah, but it's not like her to not even to at least respond. Normally she will respond, be like no or yes. So I pray everything is okay with her. No. And in regards to last week's vlog, that joint is long. I didn't realize, like, I have over 2 hours of footage, and I've taken out a lot of parts of the vlog. Because some stuff, it was just like, you know, I've shown that stuff before. And then some stuff, I'm just like, I don't even really want to talk about. I mean, not want to talk about, but I'm like, is it really going to matter if it's in the video or not? I don't know. Like, I think I am going to take off from YouTube for like maybe 2 weeks in September. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take off for 2 weeks in September. I know I'm rambling. I know y'all probably like, what the heck is this girl talking about? And I got something on my dress. Yeah. I don't know. I was watching Pretty Bree MUA. She just reached 100K, and she was talking about her journey getting to that place. It resonated with me so deeply. Like, she said she had been doing YouTube for 10 years since she was in her 20s, before her baby boy was born. And she was like, so many times she felt like she was being overlooked. She was saying how the level of content she was putting out there, you know, not really comparing herself to other people, but just saying how the content she was putting out there, you know, she was just like, she didn't think it'll ever happen for her. And that's how I feel. And I feel like I want to give up so bad. Like, I feel like I don't want to do YouTube no more. Because I feel like the efforts and the adjustments and the everything that I'm trying to do to make my quality better, investing in the camera, trying to get these camera settings, you know, right. I just feel like it's taking away so much of other time that I can be focusing on a lot of other things. And why would you pull out Why? I feel like I could be focused on a lot of other things, and I'm not. So I don't know. I'm gonna sit here in solitude. Let me just check my phone. Yeah, she ain't text me. I'm gonna sit here in solitude before I go in the building. I should have got some sriracha. Yeah, I should have got some sriracha. Yeah, this is so good. When it's not over baked, because sometimes you get it and it's super crunchy. This one's made just right. But I will catch y'all later after I'm done work. Alright, love, so I am home from work and I'm ending the vlog here. Like I said, I really didn't have much going on today. Typically, if I have to work on a Tuesday, it ain't much going down. I did have to stop at the grocery store and pick up some waters and a couple of things for the house. But now I'm about to, it's like 7:50. I literally just got in the house maybe like 15-20 minutes ago. I like to try to put the groceries and stuff away before I get myself settled, because once I get myself settled, it's certain things that I just don't want to do. But I'm not liking this version of myself right now. I feel like I'm bouncing like a ball all over the place with my emotions. And one thing about it is, because I'm in constant communication with God, He always shows me things, reveals things to me. Of course, in His timing, because He has to, one, make sure that I'm able to receive it when it happens. You know, we always like, I don't hear from him, I don't hear from him, or he's not showing me signs. But a lot of times it's because He know that we not sitting still enough, or we're not opening up our spirit enough to receive what He is, or to catch it, because a lot of times we'll miss it. And I try not to miss what God is telling me, and I try not to confuse what I'm getting as self-sabotage or the devil, you know, trying to manipulate what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for sure is that when you have accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you know who Jesus is, and you know the things that you still struggle with, and you know what I'm saying, like, when you know what you know, the enemy will try to manipulate what you know, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, to either confuse you, to make you question what, whether it's God, or to make you think that, you know what I'm saying, oh, that He is God. Like, sometimes, He will use familiar voices that you should not be listening to. One thing about my God, my relationship with Him, and a lot of other people that I've talked to, a lot of times God will use familiar things that He know that you trust. The enemy will do the same thing, but he will use familiar things that has caused havoc, chaos, confusion in your life. And he will bring it back around to make you be like, well, is this God bringing this back to me? Did I, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really, like, one thing about it, and I'm not trying to say all of this to confuse anybody or to throw anybody off of Christianity, because everybody's walk looks different. But there's the same challenges that you have, it does not automatically go away because you're a Christian. You still are going to struggle. As long as we are on earth, you're still going to have your struggles, but the difference is how you deal with them. Do you have impulse control when things occur? Like, it's so many different, and I know I'm probably like talking a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, this is just, you know, from the abundance of my heart comes out of my mouth, and I'm feeling all of this in my heart right now, and I'm sharing it from a place of transparency, vulnerability. But I have to say this because it's a twofold thing, because it's for me and it's for whomever's on the other side of this video that may be experiencing this or may have, and they might can offer me some suggestions. So with all that being said, like I said, this is just an emotional, I ain't gonna say emotional because yesterday was cool, but today just was todaying, and things just was thinging, and I was just like you know, what is going on? So anyway, I said all of that to say I'm taking September off. I have to. I mean, it ain't like y'all gonna miss me for real anyway. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like y'all gonna miss me. I hope y'all miss me. And I hope y'all, you know, catch up on some of my old videos and stuff like that. And so the plan is, because like I said, God showed a lot of things to me today. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was loading. The mood that I was in a loading mood. I was not trying to accept where I was at. You know how when stuff, you know, when you're loading and moves slow and you're like, oh, my day is... I was trying so hard not to speak life to that kind of negativity, because I'm trying to do better with speaking life on everything. Even when it looks doom and gloom, you know what I'm saying? I can still see sun shining. But I got a lot of messages from a lot of trusted resources today. But anyway, thank you all for your continued support. Thank you all for your comments when you leave them. And thank you for understanding that, you know, being a content creator is not easy. And I mean, if you follow, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go, because it's gonna be 30 minutes, and more than likely it's gonna be another 2-hour video, chat. But at least these next videos will hold y'all open for a little while. But my girl, Maya Galore, I absolutely love her. And she had did an emotional sabbatical. Well, I say emotional because when her last video, she was really emotional, just saying that she needed to step away for a while. And it's hard to step away from a community that you build, even though we don't see y'all in real life. You know, at least, I mean, I've only seen one of my subscribers in real life. I mean, outside of my friends that I guess watch my vlogs. I guess, I don't know. I know a couple of my friends that watch my vlogs. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all are a part of our community. You know, we get on here and become super vulnerable. We share a lot of stuff with you all. So y'all are a part of our lives. So it is hard to walk away. And I guess that's why we all end up kind of like explaining ourselves so much, in which technically we don't have to. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are our peoples. Y'all are my heartbeat squad. But she's back now. And she did a TikTok. And if I can, hopefully I can share it. And if so, I'm going to share it at the end of this vlog. And then I'm going to close out the video. But what she said was the confirmation to me saying deuces, you know, for the next 30 days. And she was talking about self-isolation. She was like, when you really remove yourself from all of these places and people and situations that's pulling you, God will remove the things that are not benefiting you. He will remove the things that are blocking you from receiving what it is that he wants you to receive, you know, in 4 weeks versus 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I said 40 days last time. But even with that, like, you know, God, he don't want to hold back his abundance. He don't want to hold back from us. He does not. Like, he wants to give it all to us. He wants us to have it all. But he don't want us to mess it up. And, you know what I'm saying? So if he has to, you know, dangle that carrot and be like, look, this is yours, but you got to get it together, baby girl, then that's what he'll do. Like, not teasing us, but just let him know, like, I want to give it to you, but I don't want you to mess it up. It's like, you know, your parents, when they give you your first brand new car, they was like, look, don't. This is, you know what I'm saying? They want you to have that car, but it's like, you know, they already know that you're immature and you're not trustworthy right now. So yeah, so with all that being said, like, her post that I saw, like, literally, like, right when I got off, it just definitely made me feel complete with all of the revelations that God gave me today through all of these different people that I know personally, and people that I just met, and then people that I don't know at all in real life. So, and I take all of that. So, I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a big old thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so when I come back, you will be notified. And as well, if you want to be a part of the Heartbeat gang and join my Heartbeat squad, drop me some hearts in the comments. Your favorite color, whatever color. My favorite color is purple. But, yeah. Drop me a heart in the comments box, and I will meet and greet you down there. I will still be responding to comments as they come in. You know, I just won't be active on my channel. Okay, so until October, loves. Peace.